being slapped down. That is so not nice. Good morning. Trying to see. No, this way, maybe. That's a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. Try to get the lighting a little bit better. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Welcome, 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 friends. Welcome into the morning tea. Let's put that down here just a little bit. Oh, and then I need to go here because I need to see this view right here for now. Make sure of what's what. Absolutely fantastic. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. In like 2 minutes, I'm going to need to leave and go get my hash browns. Well, not leave the house. Good morning, Flores. I'm going to have to leave this seat and go into the kitchen. Okay. And come back real quick to pick up my hash browns because I was waiting for it. And then it wasn't like done to how I wanted it. So I had to put it back for a couple minutes because I'm hungry because she just got out of the bed not too long ago. So yeah, that's how that's working right now. That's how that's working. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. I will need to pick this back up shortly. I cannot have more than this stuff in this container, so I need to clean some stuff out of that container. I don't want that container to be too full of stuff, okay? Let me just clean up my desk just a little bit. Just a little tunce. Just a tunce. This one goes right here for now. All right. All right. All right. Let's bring this over here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into the morning tea, friends. Come on in while we wait. It's still going. Okay. It is the month of June. This is our first time together in the month of June. Woo woo. Woo woo. So glad to see you all. And I do have some changes, as you can see from the thumbnail. There's a little bit of a change. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, this I'm going to keep over here for a second. And let me put my calendar date up. Let's turn that thing around. Because I had taken my desk calendar off my desk, but now I need to put my desk calendar back on my desk. Okay, it's this way? No, I don't think it's that way. Yes, it is, because I had put it this way so that it can stay safe. But I need to go ahead and take that off because I need my larger desk pad view. Okay, now let's grab this out of here. Do I want to put it in this? I don't know because this thing is still heavy. Good morning, and welcome into the morning tea. It's almost done, I think. I think it's almost finished. Good morning and welcome. I need to put away this receipt, and I think I'm going to put it in here because this is, I bought some flower decorative vase. I don't know how you say it, but I bought some from Walmart, 3 of them. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I bought 3 of them from Walmart, and I want to keep the receipt because just in case I don't want it, because it don't suit, I want to make sure that I have the receipt to take it back. So let's find a space to put it in. I thought for some reason that I might have had something in here that I could use, but I don't. But I know where I have something that I could have something to use. So let me go get it real quick, y'all. Yeah, because I don't want to just put it in here because, it'll get lost. Hold on. Hold up. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna get my hash browns. Hold on, I'm coming, y'all. Here we go. Oh, fant- fantastic. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we got Flores. Nita, good morning, sweetheart. How you doing? We've got MM. What's up, boo? Good morning. How you doing? All right, so I got this. So I'm gonna put the receipt in here, and then hopefully I could put it in my planner. Oh no, I can because I have to switch the cover. So I get to put it. I can put it in there. So I'm gonna put the receipt in here. Okay, fold it properly, please. Thank you. We're gonna put that receipt in here. I hope you guys had a good night. I was up. I was just up. Like, why? Absolutely why? Was she awake? No reason, but I was awake. Okay, so for the month of, is it June? For the month of June, I'm going to be using this one. What was this color, y'all? Cypress. So I'm going to be using Cypress. This is the cloth and paper Cypress cover. I will say the same thing that I said before about this cover. It's absolutely beautiful. However, I don't like that they did this. Okay. I don't like it. If anybody has a new cover, you'll notice that the new covers have this. I don't like it. I just don't like it. The older covers does not have, well, this side. It doesn't have that. It's just regular. It's just regular. But this new one, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know why. But it has this slit with this extra stuff at the bottom. And so this extra stuff, in my opinion, it just makes it so that the planner doesn't lay flat. It's like you got bird's wings going on, right? It doesn't lay flat. It has a harder time doing that. So yeah, I don't know. Oh no. Let's go back here. I'm checking something. Okay, it's Tuesday. So y'all know that also means that it's investing day to day. It's investing day to day. So I'm checking this obsessing. She's probably obsessing because anytime we find something new, what do? We obsess. So I'm probably obsessing about it. Checking this new Lord have mercy. I'm checking my investment. Let me just say that. I'm checking my investment. There's a stock that I own that I've been toying with selling over the past few days. So I bought it about a week or so ago, and it's not for a long-term hold. It's for short-term. Buy it, make a little bit of cash, sell it, and then buy something else, make a little bit of cash. That's that. And I'm using the margin in my M1 account. I told y'all about that. So I want to make sure that I'm not paying too much interest for borrowing in that M1 account. Does that make sense? So I've been toying with selling, but the price is going up. Now it goes up by a couple cents, right, at a time, but a couple cents makes a difference. Okay, a couple cents makes a difference. So that's what I am toying with right now is, do I sell this baby or do I hold on to it for another couple days, right? Because when I sell it, getting back into it is going to be at a higher price because it is probably going to go up, for the next day or two, maybe. So it's like, where do you decide to take your profit and move forward, or what do you do? What do you do? Where do you do it at? So I'm trying to decide that, y'all. So I'm watching it right now. I'm watching the baby. And I have to decide that before 9 o'clock. So by the time, well, before 9:30. So by the time 9:15 rolls around, Kwee is going to go. Kwee's gonna alarm. Kwee's gonna alarm. Okay, I actually need to take out some of these pages. First of all, what are we in? I'm in my Let me move from this because it's distracting me. Okay, let's get back to this page. Okay. Yeah. All right. Perfect. I am in my personal rings, my resource planner, and I need to update this planner. I really do need to update this planner. It has April and some May pages that I need to change out. I need to change it out for this month's pages. I have not really been in my resource planner as much because it becomes a time in your life when it's like there's so much going on. You don't have time to touch all these planners. And so, which I mean, I don't have a lot either. I don't even have a lot, but it's like just run me the little notebook. Just run me the little notebook. Dina, good morning. How are you? And so that's kind of where I've been for a bit, is just run me the notebook. And it's okay. It's all fine. I'm good with that. Okay, I thought I just turned that down. Okay, I'm still good with that. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. You just added a Hobonichi? Oh, snap. See, yeah, but I mean, but it's kind of almost the time to be adding anyway because it's new planner season coming up. It's new planner season. So next month we'll be jumping into new planners, and mine has not shipped yet. It has not shipped yet. They're customizing my cover, I'm sure of it, but it's not shipped yet. Y'all know how we get anxious. We want the order, we want it now. Okay. That's what we want. We want it and we want it now. But I can't have it right now. I have to wait. I have to wait. Probably the middle of the month. If not like the last week of the month is when it's gonna probably get here. So I need to get my thing so I could clean this out while I'm at it. I, I should have set up this top down view. I told myself I was gonna set the top down view, but I didn't. I did. So, okay, I'm not going to do this yet. Let's do other things before I do this. I can clean this out by myself. I don't, y'all don't need to be here with me when I clean this thing out. At least not on a, maybe I could do it on like an Instagram. Oh, ooh. So now I can't lock it because I can't because it's overflowing. We got other things to do. Let me put it to the side. Let's put that to the side and we'll do that because that's a whole video by itself or a whole live by itself. Let's not get caught up this morning. Okay, let's not get caught up. Your Moterm cover, gold will be popping for the summer. You found your Moterm cover for the Hobonichi. Is that the one you got the cover for? Is that it? So let's start over. That's my rewind sound. That's my rewind sound. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to the morning tea. Dina, yours shipped yesterday. Yay! That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the live. My name is Tamara. I am the paper and pen girl. If you are new here, welcome into the shenanigans. It's really good to have you. If you're not new, welcome back. Welcome back. For your mini. Okay. For the her mini. So what's on tap today? And then we're going to pray. What's on tap today? What's on tap today? Get your pen. Let me get my pen and let me get something to write it on. Okay. Let me just write it on something because y'all know she be forgetting. So today we're going to do our plan with me. Okay. Because she's got to do that. We got to do the plans. Okay. We're going to do some plant talk. And we're going to talk about the plant before we do the plant with me. Okay. Because I got to show you guys something. And then we're going to talk about this notebook. Okay. So that's what mainly. Oh, stickers. Got to show y'all the stickers for the month. Okay. So boom. Let's try to keep track of those things this morning. Let's pray and then let's jump in. Heavenly Father, we thank you for your mercy and your grace. As always, oh God, we are grateful. We thank you for allowing us to be able to see this day. We thank you for the lives of our friends, family, and loved ones. Father, Lord, we will never get tired of giving you glory, of thanking you for these things, Heavenly Father. As we go through this live today, help our hearts, Father, Lord, to be healed. We come to you placing them at the cross of Jesus. We place them there, Father Lord, because we can't heal them ourselves. We can't comfort ourselves. We can't minister to ourselves. We can't do these things, but only through your mercy and your grace, through the blood of Christ, can these things be accomplished. And so we come asking you to do things that only you can do, oh God, because we can't do it. So, Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for hearing our prayer, for listening, for granting our request, for healing us, Father Lord, for satisfying us. Father, with those things that you tell us no to, we pray that you will give us the courage to accept those things and not be disgruntled about them, Father Lord. Help us to go through this day and every other day with hearts full of gratitude. In Jesus' name, amen. Hearts full of gratitude. Okay, so keep that in mind for the day. Hearts full of gratitude. Anita the dog, you halfway shit free, showed up on your porch, but only got to stay because we had was humble. He was humble. Oh my goodness. She said, nope, nay, 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 nay. Okay. All right. Good morning. So, what are y'all having for breakfast? What are y'all having for breakfast? I have two hash browns here. So, let me tell you what had happened. Publix had this hash brown situation for BOGO, buy one, get one free. If you don't know what BOGO is, but BOGO could be BOGO half, right? So buy one, get one 50% off or 40% or something like that. Some other craziness. If it ain't BOGO, buy one, get one free, it's trash. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So I have that here this morning. Um, Maybe a couple years ago, because it's been a couple years. It really has a couple years. Has anybody ever given you something and then you put it somewhere and then it's been a couple years since you've seen it? You ain't even tried it out yet. It's been a couple years since you've seen it. Anyhow, a friend of mine gave me this. What is this thing called? A air fryer. Okay, she gave me an air fryer to try. She got a new air fryer. She had a smaller one. She gave me the smaller one to try this air fryer. I'm like, okay, let me try this air fryer. Granted, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do this. I took the box with the air fryer out of my vehicle. It was in a nondescript box. Okay, and I put it in the garage. Lo and behold, a couple years later, I still did have never tried it, didn't know where it was. So a couple days ago, I saw it. I said, look at you. Look at you looking at me. Okay, so I pulled it out, cleaned it off, put it on the counter, and I said, so what we gonna do is we gonna try this air fryer. And so for the past couple days, I've been air frying hash browns. Mm. I've been air frying hash browns. You have a lot of open space. Yes, yes. I have been air frying hash browns. So therefore, that's what I've been doing. So I'm like, listen, let me see if I can find the correct way for this hash brown to be used. It's for this air fryer to be used to make sure that when I'm cooking something, I'm cooking it to the right way that I like it. Same thing with the Instapot. That Instapot be messing all my stuff up because it cooks the stuff so fast that the time that they have for it to be cooked in, it's still like almost too much. It's too much. I could put some black eyed peas in there. The black eyed peas are so mushy. Like, what do you expect me to do with mushy black eyed peas? What does it expect me to do with mushy black eyed peas? I can't do anything. I can't do anything with mushy black eyed peas. So, yeah, learning how to use these things. So I got to figure out what the next thing is that I'm going to air fry. I'm probably going to do the chickpeas because I'm trying to make some seasoned chickpeas, just like as a crunchy little snack. I seen it. I seen it on the Instawebs. Okay, I seen it on the Instawebs. So I want to try to do that. But the first batch that I made, y'all, half it burnt, like half burnt, because the time that it said for me to put it in the oven for, it was too long. And I had set my kitchen timer. Okay. And when I set my kitchen timer, the only time I remember that I set a kitchen timer is when you beep. So I'm not gonna go halfway to check on you because I'm engrossed in other things. So normally I would check, do it for less time, but this time I didn't do that. I didn't do it. So it burnt. It burnt. It burnt. Yeah, absolutely. So that's that. Washington, them generic stickers. Yeah, you mean like those Dollar Tree stickers? Y'all remember when we had that challenge, okay, with these cheapy stickers, them Dollar Tree stickers? Nay, nay. We're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. So tell her don't go to the dollar store no more and buy stickers for her planner. So I have ketchup and some hot sauce. I didn't do that. Most times I actually just eat it plain. I'd rather eat my hash browns plain because I just think they're just delicious by themselves. But I felt like some hot sauce today. Mm, 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 mm. That's good. That's good. Flowers bougie work planner. Absolutely to the bougie work planner. Absolutely to the bougie work planner. So let's talk about the plant life. Let's talk a little bit about the plant life, and then we'll do the planning, right? Stuff. Last last week, I think it was, we talked about my Monstera deliciosa, delicioso, one of them that I got from my sister-in-law, right? And the fact that they were growing strange, and that I wanted to try to have them grow in a different direction. Anyway, they're still growing in all sorts of strange directions, but it's okay. It had a leaf that had not, it was growing a little leaf. Y'all remember that? It was growing a little leaf. Y'all look at this is the little leaf it was growing in just 7 days. In just 7 days, it came out and it uncoiled itself yesterday, unwrapped, unfurled. I don't know. I don't care what they call it. It opened up yesterday. Okay. So I was like, look at you. So now this baby got 4 leaves. Don't stick me in my eye. Don't get in my mouth. Calm down. You see, it's trying to take up all the space, all the space. So I really have to stake it and get some twine and tie it. I am gonna restrict them like that. Don't if there's any plant persons out here who's gonna be no, don't restrict the baby. Don't cry. Don't cry for my babies. Okay, my babies are just fine. I keep, I think this is my fault. I keep putting them right by the window. I need to buy one of those like a plant stand that goes up to the window so I can put them on that plant stand by the window, not on the windowsill. Because when I put them on the windowsill, it bends like that because it's hitting the window pane. My Monstera Thai Constellation is suffering because of that. Because now the leaf thing is just hanging like this. It's like it's broken, but it's not broken. It's just weak. It's weak. So this is doing a better job at that. But I'm gonna have to figure something out. But I'm not trying to buy nothing for these babies. It's like, why I gotta buy you a crib? Why do I have to buy these plant babies cribs and bassinets? Okay, why I gotta do that? But it seems like it is what I am gonna have to do. Um, but all in all, everybody's growing well. I can't really complain about the fact that they're growing well. So yeah. So if anything, if push come to shove, I will just cut this one off. Okay, just cut that one off, take it out the picture, and so then I'll only have these three, and it'll be growing fine. I'm gonna leave them alone for now. I'm gonna leave them alone for now. They're in a smaller pot. And I just gave it some water. So they're in a smaller pot, Washington, in here. So I need one that is, if I can find an inner pot that's a little bit bigger than this, then I will go ahead and repot them because I am about to repot the snake plants, but not quite yet because I need some chunky bark to repot that. Okay, because when I repot those, I want to repot these at the same time. So it's going to be like a repot me day. And that would be repotting 6 plants. Okay, is it only 6? I think so. Yeah, it'll be 6 plants because I have 3 of these and 3 of the Sansevieria, the snake plants. Okay, so I'd have to do that, but I do not mind cutting this thing down to the nubby and just letting this be the main branch that grows. Right, so we'll see how it works out. Yes, chunky bark. So this is what had happened. Okay. This is what I have learned. When it comes to things like, I think they're called aeroids, things that have aerial roots. Okay. So like the super finicky orchid. Okay. So orchids, monsteras, and there's some other things as well. Don't ask me what other things, but there's some other things as well. Their soil can't really be soil. It needs to be chunky so that airflow can go through the roots that are in the bottom, right? They don't like stuff clumping to them like regular soil, like what we have in our gardens with our vegetables. They need a chunky soil mix. So orchid bark, and things like that. So I need to get some orchid bark. Maybe I think I could put some perlite in there. Maybe some perlite vermiculite. Normally you'd use stuff like that for these. So yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. All that special stuff, but it needs something. The thing is that the orchid bark that they have at Walmart was too small. So there's different size of orchid barks. When I squeezed up the package, it wasn't chunky enough for me. So this needs, I think, a little bit more chunky as well. That's why sometimes they'll put these in those round balls or things like that. So they won't really have a lot of thing soil in here, and this is all soil, right? That's what this came with, is soil. And it's growing fine. It's just that as it gets larger, I don't want to put it in that. I want to put it in a chunkier soil mix. So this is this. So it still has to be repot. Trust and believe it may not be repot till like July. Okay. It may not be repot till July. So I've been looking for a repot for pots. Okay, I've been looking for pots because I needed bigger ones for my snake plants. And then the one that the snake plants are in, I'm gonna put these ones in there. Okay, because anybody got time to buy 6 new pots. Ain't nobody about to do that. So I found these yesterday at Walmart, and I was like, let me see if this is something that I would like, that if it would look okay with my decor. I showed y'all the ones that I have on the table right now, and I like those, but these are cute too. They were on clearance for $3.84. And I like them even better because they were on clearance for $3.84. And so this one right here, you see that? See the texture of that? See that? So I thought these were cute, and it's plain, got that drain hole on the inside. It does have a plug for the drain hole. Okay. And so I got 3 of these because that's how many I would need. So I got 3 of these um, yesterday. Okay. Mainstay 6-inch black grid planter. Okay. Hey, Camellia. Good morning. How are you, sweetheart? So this is 6-inch. So what I need now is those pots to go on the inside. So I need 6 pots pretty much, right? I'm going to need 3 for this size and 3 for the other one, because the snake plants are not currently in any kind of pots other than the decorative one. So I need those plain black or clear ones to go inside of these, so that it's not in here. That way I can pull it out, water it, put it in, the bathroom to water it without having to get this thing all wet every single time I do that, which is about time for them to have a shower, but I'll give them a shower in July. Okay, I'll give them a shower in July. Oh, um, turmeric plant came back finally, but haven't flowered yet. Oh, that's good. Yeah, my canna lilies, they're coming back too, but they're still small. I see other people calla lilies in the area, and they're huge, and mine are still just like this. I'm like, why y'all growing like this year? But I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but whatever they're doing, I'm gonna let them do it and just leave them alone. Leave it alone. Yeah. Okay. As if that's a thing, Tamara, as if that's a thing. So that's for indoor plant life. Yellow one came back beautifully. Yours flowered already. See, mine is nowhere near even talk about flowering. They're still trying to unfold out the ground. New pots, though. Okay, the Santo. Okay, mine, they're not in pots. They're right in the ground. Mine are in the ground. So, they've been struggling a little bit more. Mine is right in the ground. So outside. So here's what had happened. I watched a video yesterday with the blueberry. Oh, did y'all see my Instagram with the blueberries? I got to go out and do another Instagram. Anyway, I picked some blueberries yesterday to put inside of my cottage cheese. Anyhow, so I was thinking to myself, how do I get the blueberries to be sweeter than what the blueberries are? I've been asking myself that for like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. I looked to see how to get blueberries sweet, blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody can tell me on the interweb. I just happened to watch this video yesterday, and this lady was talking about how she protect her blueberry plants. And she was like, so in order for your blueberries to be really sweet, you have to actually leave the blueberries on the bush for about an extra week or two after it gets the color. I was like, say what? She said, yeah, that's how they get to be sweet. You got to actually leave them on there for that amount of time. And so what that means is I'm absolutely going to have to cover that, because I had it covered and I took the cover off because Tamara and Mr. Mac was getting to the blueberries before the birds was getting to the blueberries. Okay. Hey, Sherwin, good morning. Glad you're able to join us today. And so we've been picking them, like, even if it's not, as sweet, we've just been happy. We just been blueberry happy. And so that's what we've been doing, is just plucking the blueberries off. So um I'm gonna have to, like, keep it covered. Like, seriously, keep it covered, because I don't want to have to continue to fight. I don't want to fight the birds. Okay. I want my blueberries. I don't want to fight the birds. So I gotta decide on that. Because and I watched the video after I took off. I took the netting off and put the netting away and everything, because I said, okay, I mean, it's everything seems to be fine. Everything is working out okay. So let me take it off. We're probably going to put that baby right back. We're probably going to put that baby right back. We're probably going to put that baby right back. So we'll see how that works out there. Everything is growing well. I do have 2 things on my task list for today, and then we're going to talk about this planner right after I share my task list. Right? Share this item. I do have to move. I have a nasturtium and a zinnia in a plant bed, in one of my 4x4 plant beds. I'm going to move them, and I'm going to move them because they're blocking the the sun. They're blocking the sun from some of my other stuff that's in there. Right? They're blocking the sun. So I need to move it. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me make sure I've got this going. What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay, no, I don't need any of that today then. We'll leave that. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Yeah, they're blocking the sun. So next season I will not plant nasturtiums in the plant beds, or any, zinnias. Those are outside the plant bed plants because of how they grow. The nasturtium is like a runner, so it's going to grow wide. It grows like sweet, like potatoes. So it's going to grow wide and it's going to grow bushy. That that's that, that's too much for my little plant bed that I'm trying to grow stuff in. So those 2 things are gonna be evicted. Oh man, where is it? They're gonna be evicted. I just had it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it again, y'all. Oh my goodness, what did I do with it? Oh man. Oh snap. Y'all, I had a seed packet. I had a seed packet and I can't. Oh, I don't see it. Dang it. What did she do with it? I had a seed packet. I had a seed packet, y'all. But I don't have a seed packet anymore. Anyway, When I find it, I'm gonna plant some. It's a sunflower seed packet. Oh, I just remembered that I have it, and I don't think I took it into the kitchen. I don't think I did. Lord, where is it? Where did I hide it? Because obviously I hid it from myself. Because I can't be hiding it from y'all. I don't see it. I don't see it. So maybe I did take it into the kitchen. I picked it up and walked with it. It was right, like I had it right there. Anyway, I'm gonna plant this some more sunflower seeds, and it was a lime, like a lime yellow, like a highlighter, that kind of lime yellow sunflower. And it was cute. It was cute. It's not here. Oh man, I can't believe it. I can't believe I don't see it. But anyway, I'm going to plant that today. And that's going to be kind of like one of the succession planting of the sunflowers to make sure that I do have more sunflower, bringing more pollinators into the garden still. I have out there, my sunflower has not bloomed yet. I will on Instagram. Make sure you're checking my Instagram for the week, y'all, because I'm going to be posting up like a different view of something. Okay. It might not be like the whole view of it, just giving you an update on the things that are being planted in the garden. So my Instagram stories for the week. Yesterday, I just showed blueberry. I didn't even show the whole bush. I just showed a little bit of the blueberry. But anyway, so I showed that as well. So it is what it is. It is what it is with that. But anyway, I'll be planting the sunflowers and I'll plant that in something and then I will transplant it out to where I want it to go. Because right now I did a garden cleanup. So everything is kind of organized a bit as much. Everything is organized. Everything is looking good. And I really don't have space on this side. I have to plant it over on the side of the driveway. So and I don't know how things going to operate over there. I also want to cut down again the tree that's over there. So if I'm planting stuff over there, where am I going to walk to cut stuff down? I don't know. Too many decisions, too many decisions, too many decisions. So that's how that is. But all in all, that means plant life is going well. I don't have any what do you call it? I don't have anything negative really to say right now about plant life. All is going good. I can't really complain about the plant life. Okay. So it's going all right. Next, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This is my Follow Facts personal size. Okay. It does have the small, I think they're 25 mm rings. You see their stuff in there. You see their stuff in there. You see their stuff in there. Tamara, what are you doing with this? What are we doing now? So what had happened, right? What had happened was I was laying down, minding my business, and y'all know I've been using this for May. For the month of May, I went into this. For 3 months prior to that, I was using a different smaller one like this. And this was just when I'm on the go notebook day to day, I would put my daily stuff in here, what I'm doing around out notes. I take church notes in here. This is the catch-all, right? That's the catch-all. So that's what that is. And so I've been using that and it's been going well, no issues. My intention was to continue to use this also for the month of June and then switch to something else in July because it fits in my tiny bag. It fits in the tiny bag because the bag is tiny. Okay, it fits in the tiny bag. Well, I was laying down and I think this is how it always happens or always occurs, right? I was just laying down minding my business. And then all of a sudden in my head, I'm getting the itch to pick up my ring planner, to use my ring planner. And I'm like, I don't want to disrupt anything else that I have going on. but a little bit more space for certain things would be nice other than having just this tiny one. So I got up and started putting this together a little bit. It is pretty thin. Y'all see how thin it is? Initially, I was going to use the cypress, but then I'm like, when I put the paper in it, the rings were too big. And so I wanted something that was going to kind of keep me from overloading, right? To hopefully keep me from overloading. So I did go ahead and pick this up and put this together. So this for the month of June will be taking the place of this. Yes, it's a size difference, but let me share with you what's happening on the inside. Okay. First of all, I did print the sterling ink printable for the month. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did. I mean, I printed it and I put it in that baby because why not? Let me know if you also print the sterling ink printable, okay? And you see that purple on there? So of course I had to get a pen. I had to get a pen. This is one of my Simply Gilded pens. I love the way the Simply Gilded pens write. Absolutely gorgeous, right? So I did that. And to match the Simply Gilded pen, I do have the mod liner, okay, to match the pen, to match this for the month. Yeah. And then on top of that, you know what else she's got? The dot marker. The dot marker is in the building for the month. I just don't have nowhere to put this dot marker, okay? Right this minute, because this doesn't have a flyleaf. This doesn't have a flyleaf. So I have that in there. This is still going to serve, similar purpose, which is to be the when I'm out and about on the go and notes and notes. Okay. So I have that and I have these little things that I bought from Joanne. It was a part of a pack that I bought from Joann's, these situations. Okay, so I'm just using that as like page clips to clip the pages together. Okay, you've printed it, but you've been forgetting past few months. Flores, if you print it, go ahead and cut it and put it in your planner, please. So I also had some pages. So I just go to, I had these. These were from Recollections. Let me know if you remember these pages from Recollections. Okay. Let me know, y'all, because this is old pages. So those are from Recollections and that to-do list. This is pretty much my to-do list. When I remember something, I'm putting it in this specific section. So instead of just having it written all over the planner, and then I have to go back and search all the pages and make sure everything is written out here, there's now one specific spot for the to-do items, okay, that I need to make sure I remember. So there's one spot for that. Next in here is the monthly calendar. I did put the monthly calendar in here because I find that when I'm out and about and I'm being asked certain things, I don't have the answer to some of them because I do not have a monthly calendar in here. Okay. So I did put the monthly calendar. I do have the weeks in here, but I don't think I'm going to use a weekly in here because if I do, I'm sorry, that was probably didn't see that well. If I do use the weekly in here, then my weekly will probably not get used. I have learned that about myself is I can't really duplicate too many things because if I do, ooh, that's dirty. If I do, then the other one of them is going to get ignored. It's going to get ignored. It's not going to be used. But I have it in here just in case, but really the monthly is what I'm going to use. And I do have a clip on it so I can easily turn to the monthly as well as the tab for the monthly. Okay. So it goes to the monthly. The next one right after the monthly, I have it on the bottom. Kind of hardly see it, but yeah, it's there. I got it on the bottom. And so that one on the bottom takes me directly to, let me go to a blank one. Okay, so right now it's today. Well, not the blank one. So far today, okay, it takes me just to a list of for today. What is it that we're going to be doing for today, right? So when I finish planning the today, then I'll put it here. One of the things, hey Diamond, good morning. Good morning, love. It's so good to see you. So one of the things I've started doing just a few days ago, because I just switched it in on Sunday. I just switched this on Sunday. One of the things I've started doing is putting in, so I have what I want to do today, and that's it. Like the morning tea for this morning, I want to go to the dump. I've got to do some work. But then other than that, the next line is going to be yesterday's tasks. Okay. So whatever I did not complete yesterday or the day before, that's going to take priority in getting done versus any new things to be added to my list that are not appointments. If it's not an appointment, if it's not anything like that, so yesterday's task, transplanting those things out in the garden is not a part of yesterday's task list. So therefore, my priority is going to be when I flip to the other page, is going to be okay, well I did add it this morning, the zinnias, but I'm not doing that. It's going to be the garage. Is going to be the garage, and we'll talk about that when we do the review. Okay, so the priority is the garage and my budget setup. So budget setup, working on that, and then the garage wall. Okay, so those things I'm going to do the prior day before that. I've got to work on June's calendar of events, and I need to follow up with a friend for something. So like those things I need to make sure, but those are taking priority. But I'm kind of lazy. Like I don't want to have to rewrite them. So I'm going to try to see if I can go back and do them versus rewriting them. So that way is going to save me some writing space and some time and effort. Okay. If it does not work with me not rewriting them, then I'm just going to have to rewrite them every day, which is annoying. So let me know which one works better for you guys. Does it work better for you to rewrite it every day, or does it work better for you to go back? Or it doesn't matter. So that's what I'm trying for this month, and let's see how that works for me. Okay, so basically these are all just blank pages. Okay, and I have two sets of blank pages in here, but basically that's all that it is. It's just blank pages, nothing else. And then behind that, I have another one. Okay, so I have the last one right here. And behind that, I have, well, I say finance tracker. It's really just that's where all the other stuff is going to be written in. So this one is a finance tracker page, but these are where all the random pages are going to be. I can put the finance tracker here. I can put, when I go to church and take church notes, I'll put church notes there. No, this is not my personal. Well, it's a personal size, but it's not my personal diamond. So I'm going to take it. So all in here is honestly is just note paper. It's just really note paper. Diamond, it's taking the place of my the one that I take around with me in my purse every day, right? But it's just note paper. It's just note paper. It's not a planner, but I've added the calendar. I added the calendar because I needed a calendar in here. Okay. Why are you switching to something else? I needed the calendar, so I added a calendar to it. And of course, the pages are larger. So we'll see how this works for me. Now, this is not going to go into the store with me. It does not need to go into my bag. It just goes into the vehicle with me, and I have it open to whatever the day is. And normally I have the day, and then I have a notes paper page so I can cross out, and I'm crossing out what I get done. And then on the other side of it is just if I need any additional notes for that particular day or something that I need to remember for the next day, I'll put it down. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. I think this kind of will help to organize my thoughts a little bit better than having to go back and review this whole thing as well. Now, coming in the new week, when the new week starts, When the new week starts over, all the tasks that are not done, I'm going to transfer all of those things to my to-do list. Everything is going on my to-do list. But if I can get the things for that week done in that week, then I don't need to transfer them. I hope that makes sense. That's why I'm not trying to rewrite them every day, because as long as I get it done in that week, she Gucci. I'm good. I'm good. As long as I can get it done in that week, I'm good. But if I can't get it done in that week, then I need to put it back on my to-do list. Okay. And then we're gonna, add anything else to the to-do list that needs to be added and move forward from there. Okay. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. Okay, clear all that for today. You're switching purse to be able to carry your mini and Hobonichi. Yes, I want to get a larger one. If I get a larger one, I'll probably will put this in there, but I also don't want to put this in there. I also don't want to do that because y'all know once we start with a larger purse, we're just going to put more stuff in there, making it heavier for our bodies. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm really trying my best not to go that route. Okay. Try my best not to go that route. So this for the month of June with all its matchy glory is going to be my note, my what was I calling this? My purse planner. But look, Diamond just said it's my car note planner. It's my car note planner. She said the vehicle's gonna be taking notes. But you know while we driving, we looking at stuff, we talking, we taking notes, we doing all that stuff when we parked at the parking. We at the stoplight, we remember something, so we got to flip real quick and write it down. Diamond, come on now, you know, you know. So that's what we're gonna be doing. That's what we're gonna be doing. So this you'll see this for the month of June. Is going to be the undergo one. So don't get that twisted. This one will be going into the store with me because this is my wallet. This is the wallet. So you see how it's fat because I still got all them pennies, all that coins is still in there. Okay, all the coins is still in there. Are you adding something to the list? Probably not. All the coins is still in here. So that's my wallet. Your car can't write. You need to get a new car if your car can't write, Diamond. What are you doing? Your car can't write. You need to get a new car. So let me get my little bag and put this back in there because, yes, let's put this back in there. So that pretty much, that and my keys is all that's going to be in my little bag at this point. Because I don't need to have this, but I could just kind of keep it in there just in case I'm in the store. I need to write something down. But most of the time I take a picture of anything that I need to write down and then hopefully maybe go back for the screenshot. But how many times do we go back to look at the screenshots? Once every 2 years. Y'all know how that is. Okay. So let me put this up here for now because we're trying to make space, y'all. We're trying to make space. We're trying to make space. Okay, which one? Which one, Diamond? Which one you want me to lift up? Which one? So stickers for the month of June. Have you guys gotten your stickers already that you're going to be using for the month of June? Where did the cover for this go? Y'all, I don't even remember. I gotta find it. The bag. The tiny bag. It's tiny. You see that? It's tiny. Because Tamara was in a tiny bag vibe. Okay. This is a tiny bag. Look. It's tiny. Like tiny. Tiny Diamond. Like pocket size. Tiny. Like this is how that fits in this bag. You see that? Like tiny bag. Yeah, tiny bag. So see that? Y'all massage it in. Gotta massage that baby in. And then so that's all it can hold. You can't put nothing else in there. Nothing else. You're using Anika's yellow. Okay, that's a sticker book. Is that a sticker book? So I'm gonna show you what I'm using for the month. And then we're going to get into the reviewing of the week and the planning. Whew, where's my list at? Let's cross off what we done did already. Okay, very good. Very good. So stickers for the month. Stickers. I'm going to be using, because I think it's super cute. Okay, Caesthetic. Y'all know we've been in that book. I'm going to be using the Caesthetic Plans sticker book, and this is the When in Spring. When in Spring. Okay, and we're going to be using that same one that's on the front. We're going to be using this very first one, because if you notice the colors, let me move this out my way for a moment. If you notice the colors, let's get back this planner. If you notice the color, and it's kind of hard to see it, but you see the purpley springy vibe that I'm going for. This one is perfect for that. It's perfect for that. So that's page number 1 and 2, really. Yeah, page number 1 and 2. And then we have 2 of these. Okay. And then we have these, which I think are still fine. You know, got these florals. But I think this is great. So I'm going to be using that. And this is a clear. So this is paper. And this is clear stickers. And then we've got these. Hey, Camellia. What's up, boo? What's happening? And we got this one, which I think, I mean, it's just so delicate. It's really delicate, I think. Okay. And then we got this page. You got a happy planner sale. Oh, yes. Then we got this one. Okay. And that's it. This is one we used already. Okay. So that's it for these. This is Caesthetic Plans, Camellia. Right there. Just look, I'm like, Google her. Let me go on ahead and Google it for you. Now that one, I'm not sure if these sticker books, I purchased them around Thanksgiving sale time. Okay. It was Thanksgiving sale time, and they were like, was it like 40% off, y'all? It was something like that. And I went with it. I went with it. So I purchased, I think it was 2 or 3 sticker books from her. Yeah, I think I got 2 or 3 sticker books from her, because I had wanted them for a while. So I'm using them like nobody's business. I'm using them like nobody's business. Yeah, Caesthetic Plans, copy, and let me paste this for you in the chat. Paste and go. Okay, that's the website. Now let's take a look with what she's got that's new. Winter florals. I don't know about For the Love of Books. Oh, that sounds good, but maybe not. No, I think I'm good. I'm gonna go take a look though. But remember, like, my buying rules still apply to even these that I'm buying. Like, I have to love a certain amount of the pages, and if there's more that I don't like than what I like, then I'm not allowed to buy it. So junk journaling. Let me see this one. Oh, she's got a video. Hold on, y'all. Oh, let me watch the video. Oh, that's cute. Okay, junk journaling. I might have to add this to my list. This is why, no, you don't add it to your list. I like what I'm seeing so far. Okay. Okay. Oh, her nails even pretty too. Y'all, hold on. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm not gonna add it to my list though, but it's cute. It's cute. It's muted colors, junk journaling. I'm not gonna add it to my list though. I'm not. I'm gonna wait. Okay, I don't like all them letter stuff. Oh, those are pretty, but I don't like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like the letter stuff. Okay, no. Oh, okay. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not gonna add it to my list though, but yes, absolutely. I mean, maybe if it's 40% off. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. It's $22. Okay, so if it's 40% off and the shipping is right, I mean, I might. Let me see. For the love of books. That one is called junk journaling. Okay, so let's see junk journaling now. She's gonna do a flip through of the junk journaling. Normally, you got pictures. Oh, okay, okay. It's purple. Like she's got purple. And books for the love of books. I see you. I see you. I see you could put some box stickers on that. It's mainly purple, y'all. Yes. Oh, look, it's got like a book cart that's like a one of them hippie truck, like a hippie truck. Okay, there's blue. I like this one too. I love those. I love the color palette. The color palette. It's giving. I'm not gonna put it on my list. I don't like the pink. I don't like that pink. 1, 2 pages, 3 pages that I don't like. 4 pages I don't like. This one not so much. 5 page. Okay, I can't put it on my list. There's like 6 pages I don't like. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. The color, like the color and the I read past my bedtime. Ah, that's a sticker. Okay, I like that. It's a nice sticker book, but I can't put it on my list. For the Love of Books, and that's volume 2. That's volume 2. Winter Florals. I haven't seen that one. So let's see Winter Florals. I don't think I'm gonna like Winter Florals, okay? I don't like it. And it's like one of those happy planner books that I'm like, I know I'm not gonna like those florals. You know, like the which the homebody, the new homebody where they got all that wintry pine tree looking situations in it. No, I don't like that. Okay, let me go out of this already. I don't like that. This one is evergreen. Okay, evergreen. This looks more winter themed. Let's see evergreen. Some of the books are like $27. I don't like those first 2 pages. I don't like the 3rd page either. Now, when I say I don't like it, it doesn't mean that it's not cute or something like that. It's just mean for my sticker style or my planner style. The other pages are kind of cute, but I already have a sticker book that I bought from her that's like that. It's just the colors might be different. The colors are more brown than blues that I have. So, um, yeah, no, I don't like this one. Okay, let's move forward to the next, which is the next one. Winter Wonder. And I think after a couple after this, I've already seen before, so I wouldn't even. Do y'all see the rabbit hole y'all got me going down? Let me look. Now my stuff is cold. Mm, hold on. Mm-hmm. 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 This is cute. I love the color. It's like a burnt orange with taupe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Make sure you got gingerbread cookies and candy cane wreaths. I don't like that. But I like that color palette. Like those boxes, like, can you give us more of those boxes? Because those boxes, the color palette in the boxes are really good. What is that? Happy New Year? Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's kind of cute. But can we have somebody who does something other than black and gold for Happy New Year? Can we have some other colors? Like, can we do that? Can we do that? Spooky chic. I'm not even gonna go because I don't want that. Autumn Splendor. That's the. Did I do Boho Dreams already? I might have seen that already. Autumn Splendor. It looks questionable. Oh yeah, because I see. Oh, I see pumpkins though, but okay, it's kind of modern. I don't like that 3rd page nor the 4th page. Oh, I don't like that. Mm-mm. I don't like that. Okay, we're almost out of this, y'all. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Mm, 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 mm-hmm. Mm, mm-hmm. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. Y'all, this is how I be watching videos, movies. Oh, that's cute though. Mm-hmm. The boxes. Anytime you hear me go, it's the boxes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that probably some good washi. Girl, you should make some washi like that. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. I like that one. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those colors. Uh-huh. The colors with the boxes for what is this? Autumn Splendor? It's on point. It's on point. But no, I don't want that. Tropical Abstract, I don't want that one. I'm not going to look at that one at all. I'm not sure if she's retired some already or what the case may be. This boho look like, oh, that's cute. I'm like, it look like I'm not going to like it. The florals. I don't like that though. Oh, but I love that. Oh, oh. I don't like those 2 pages. 4 pages. So that's like 6, 7. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like there's one theme. Oh, those boxes. Like the boxes are on point. She just needs a book of like box stickers that matches those themes. Like forget the themes. Just give us a book of the box stickers that matches all those themes. Half boxes, quarter boxes, and the long boxes. Just and the headers. Just give us a book with all those things. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm stopping now. I'm stopping. I'm clicking off the website. No more. I'm not gonna play with it no more. We're not playing with it anymore. Let's move on. Because Camellia got me down a rabbit hole. The whole entire rabbit hole has swallowed me up. So let's move forward. Yo, we're gonna move forward. So sticker books, stickers. Now y'all know I don't put the stickers in this until after I've after the week is finished and I've done the review. Alexa, stop alarm.
The current weather is 73 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect easy sunshine with a high of 86 degrees and a low of 64 degrees.
It's gonna be 83 today. No, I'm sorry, 86. She was giving me the weather. Did y'all hear her? Alexa, please stop. Stop music. Thank you.
You are so very welcome. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you too. Do y'all quickly talk to y'all like that? Tell y'all happy Tuesday? Does your Queequeg talk to you like my Queequeg talks to me? Telling me happy Tuesday? Does your Queequeg do that? Let me know if your Queequeg do that or not. Okay. So currently, for those that might not be aware, okay, so this is what we're going to be doing this weekly plan with me in, okay? This is a happy planner that she bought because she liked the cover, number one. And number two, she wanted to try the layout to see how she can work in the layout before she gets her Erin Condren dashboard layout that is still processing. It's not in the mail yet. It's still processing, okay? And so I have been planning in it to see how I could use it for my weekly planner. This planner actually sits right here throughout the week, so I can easily come take a look at what it is that I'm supposed to be doing for the day and move forward. We update this on the Tuesdays to see, okay, what did you do and what did you not do? And normally, in order to update that, we're also using this because this is a daily. So this is the day-to-day, okay? I did put aside my Erin Condren Daily Duo so that I can focus more on using this. However, I'm going to be telling y'all, same thing I tell you the last time, it still has not become a habit to me to be in this weekly because most of the times I'm not a weekly planner, okay? So it hadn't become a habit to me quite as yet. So we're going to review last week in this planner and then plan for this upcoming week. I think, Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the investment. Hold on, let me get my let me log into my account because y'all, it's investing day. Okay, let me log into my account and see what if it's updated quite as yet with the new amounts. Okay, because it's Tuesday. And it's not only on Tuesday I do this, I actually do this every single day of the well, Monday through Friday to check these. But I want to make sure um I want to make sure, okay? Because I'm deciding sell it or keep it, sell it or keep it. So what is the change right now? And is it the updated? It's not the updated one. See, this one is not as quick in updating. Yeah, it's not updated quite yet. So hold on. Hold on, y'all. 13, 4 minus um 13 and 1 equals times. So I'm either going to, I think I'm going to let it ride. I have until 3. So there's 2 trading periods. There's 2 trading periods. So I'm either going to do it at 9:30, and then whenever it actually executes, it executes. So 9:30 or 3. So I'm gonna hold off until 3 to see what this does, because it's still in a upward trajectory. Of course, anything can happen and it can change by the time that upward trajectory happens. However, it's been steadily going up for the past few days. And so I'm going to hold it. I'll hold it at least until 3. And then check it again at 3 o'clock and see what it's doing at 3 o'clock. Okay. And then 3 o'clock, if it's a steady thing or around that time, I will go ahead and probably just make a decision whether I'm going to sell it at that point or just let it ride. And see. That's all we could do. That's all we could do, right? Is just see what it's doing. I don't know. But we're gonna hold off for a moment and see how much more money they're gonna add to it. How many more pennies they gonna add to it. Okay. Can y'all just add a couple more pennies? Add a couple more pennies. I don't mind y'all adding a couple more pennies. I'm okay with that. 1, 2, 3, and this was 14.29. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna let that ride. So let's go with our plan with me section here and take a look at our list from last week while planning some things for this week. Okay. And we're in the month of June. Okay, so let's roll this over. Redate days of the week. Oh my God. I have to redate this. Do I even really want to do this if I gotta redate it? Yeah, because the first was Sunday, the second is Monday. Yeah, I need to redate these. So I need to find some date stickers or write it in. Okay, because this planner starts in July, and these pages that I'm using Sunday 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man. Yeah, these pages I'm using is from 2024, and so 2022 as well. 2022, 2024, all that stuff. And so this is out of date. So I got to redate it. You broke down and ordered some word stickers from Orange Umbrella Co. You found them on Amazon. What kind of words were you ordering, Riddick? What kind of words were you ordering in your word stickers? All right, so which means I got to redate the whole month, y'all. Oh, but at least you get to use some word stickers, Tamara. Did someone just say that to me, or that's just me in my imagination saying it to myself? Did one of y'all just say that to me? At least you get to use some word stickers, Tamara. Did anyone? I'm looking for another one of these. one of these little things. What is it? Oh, good grief. Trying to see if I can find another. What is this? Okay, that's batteries. I don't need batteries. I'm looking for a. Oh my gosh! Like my brain can't think. Whiteout. I'm looking for a whiteout. Just want to make sure I'm not using like all that I have to white all the stuff out. All right, so I had a little sticky note for myself to redate the days. That's how come I saw it, because otherwise than that, I'd be using the same date. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to go to my Happy Planner book and see what I have for the day. And I'm going to do all of them today, y'all, because doing this every week would not be something that I consider to be fun. I would not enjoy that, having to do it every week. So I'm going to find the numbers. I'm going to find some nice numbers and use it. All right. And I need numbers that actually have the whole entire thing to it. Okay, this one has the whole entire thing. That one, I think, is what I will use. Then we need a tweezer. We need un tweezer. Un tweezer. They are for work, day off, sick day, vacation. Okay. You just didn't want to write it in anymore, right? Is that what it is? You're like, I'm so sick of writing this stuff in. I'm so sick of it. Whose idea was it for people to be writing things in? Okay, let me see how they got them numbers. Numbered. These are definitely bigger than what was there before. Oh no, the first was Sunday, so I don't need the one. I was about to do it wrong right now. Number 2. Okay, wait, let me. Okay, just try to center the thing. Try to center the thing, girl. Just try to center the thing. Second was Monday. Okay, today's Tuesday and it is the 3rd. Get it together. Oh my goodness. Today I do want to take some things to the dump. Oh, I got to remember for this month. Hold on. Let me go to the monthly calendar. Put a little reminder for the month. We need to renew our dump. RENEW. Dump pass. Got to get the application and find out how much that is. Okay. All right. Back to the numbering. Is anyone like today's Tuesday, and I think I asked this question, other than me and Washington, is anyone doing any kind of investing outside of like your job investing, like personal, for just for yourself? Is anyone doing that on a regular basis? Is anyone else doing that? This particular numbering session is not going well. And you know, when you put the number on the whiteout, if you move it, it picks back up the whiteout again, right? Yeah. Boy. 7. And then the numbers are not going on straight, but it is what it is. 8. Okay, all right. I will finish this up off the live. So let me just, it's crooked. Look at the number 3, y'all. Look at the number 3. This is crooked. Why is it like this? This is crooked. I'm not gonna move it. I'm not moving it. I'm not moving it. We're not gonna move it. Okay, we're not gonna move that. Okay, so last time I did go ahead and like relabel. I don't want to relabel it. And that's another thing that I was, talking about the last time with the EC one. I don't think I'm gonna have to relabel the EC one. Let me double check that. As a matter of fact, let's go in and double check that. Let's go double check it because I don't want to have to relabel them. And the tracker is going to be important. The tracker is going to be important because I need to track the watering days for outside. Um, yeah, I need to track the watering days for outside. I absolutely do need to. Um, Duo Life Planner Collection. And let's do. Okay. Layout design. We're looking for the dashboard. Okay, so the dashboard, notes, to do, priorities, habits. Priorities. That's on a weekly basis. And there was another page as well. Oh, okay. All right. So on the weekly, I need the to-do list, which is already there. And I could use another one for a garden task. And that one is going to be the priorities. And down here is going to be my meal planning. And no, I'm not going to have to no. It's not going to be any like the notes section. I'm going to have to kind of redo that part just for the meal plan and the favorite moment for the week. But honestly, right now, I'm not even using that in the happy planner. So I need to get used to using that because I do like that prompt. I do like it. You would just drive yourself nuts watching the stocks. Oh my gosh, what is the layout for the HP that you have? This is the dashboard. Okay, that's the Happy Planner dashboard layout. So the difference between the Happy Planner and the Erin Condren is going to be the setup of it. It's just going to be the setup of it. So with the EC, I do love the long list that's here with the Happy Planner. However, wait a second. Oh, this one is even different. Oh Lord. So last month, the one I had, oh my gosh, you see the page keep coming out. The one I had did not have the long list. This was an older one, so it has 2 spots. It didn't have the long list. So now this one has a long list. Oh boy. Oh boy. So how are we gonna do that? I had priorities and garden task. So I kind of got to even switch up how that's going to be done this week. So this week, hold on, instead of important and looking ahead, oh boy, I need priority. No. Yep, I need priority and garden task. So let's put priority here. Over on this side. And then we're going to put garden task here. Okay, because I want to make sure that's one of the things is instead of getting a separate garden planner, I wanted something that I was able to do both in. So we'll see how that works. I may need to uncoil my EC planner to add some pages to the back of it so I can add some actual garden planning planner pages. Or I may just use this happy planner because next year I think the gardening is going to be more in depth. This year it was just an experiment, right? Just an experiment. But next year, I definitely want it to be a bit more organized. So I don't know. I may end up just using this really and truly the Happy Planner for the gardening tasks and planning. because I need to plan things. Like, oh my word, the amount of things that need to be planned. I'm already, based on this year's experience, making notes of what can go with what in what bed and the placements of them due to how they're receiving the sun. What's going to be blocking what from the sun in which one of these beds? Like, it's crazy. And then I also have to plot out ahead of time. This is when this is expected to be ready for harvesting. Make sure I'm putting in the harvesting dates. Then I need to put in fertilizer dates to make sure I'm fertilizing these things on this dates, and what kind of fertilizer to give them on those particular dates, right? Like, when do I cover? When can I uncover because the threat of these pests are gone? Like, I'm telling you. So I probably will need to get the whole one for next year itself, for next year. This year is just trial and error. Also need to like a seed buying planning guide. I need to get something like that, where I'm going to get it from, what the price is, because what I'm learning is the local Walmart seeds are not the best to purchase. While they do germinate, when it comes to like pest resistant, when it comes to heat tolerant, when it comes to things like that, they may not be the best to get. When it comes to germination rates and germination time, they may not be the best to get, right? So like, yeah, lots of stuff to do. So I may need to do that with that one. Okay. Um, you're still in the Hobonichi cousins and haven't added another. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So for July, you're expecting to continue that in your Hobonichi, and just for the rest of the year, and not add anything new, or are you planning on adding anything in July? Okay, so meal plan and favorite memory is the only thing that's left, and we'll do that in this notes section here. So meal plan and favorite menu. I really should have used the highlighter. And that's me setting up a part of, y'all. Why did I write that on the wrong week? I just wrote that for next week, y'all. For next week. This is not. I did it for next week. Okay, well, at least now I get to do it the right way for this week. Let me get my highlighter. This is funny. This is funny. Let me get my now I get to get my stickers because hey. Okay, let me get the win. You're very happy with the Obonichi. Very good. I'm loving that for you. I'm loving that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she did that. She did that. She did that. Okay, I'm gonna use some of these stickers, probably, maybe. Um, and I need a scissors. All right, let's try this. No, I can't use that because I can't see if I write something on there. The notes and the task I can cover with this one, and it'll be fine. So I'm going to use like these. I'm looking at these little stickers on the bottom to use on here instead of actually getting a regular sticker. If I do that in half, it's going to cut the flower, and I really don't want to cut the flower. So we're not going to do it actually in half. We're going to do it a little bit before half. So let's do it like this. So let's put this one down here for notes. It's not really going to be notes. And then let's put this one up here for tasks. Okay. And I will share that with y'all in un momento. Okay, and then I'm going to try this. If it doesn't work and it looks ugly, well, Well, and this is task. Okay, and then what's going to be here? Meal plan. And I don't even know if I want to even do meal plan, honestly, because the meal plan is same, same. Absolute same. So, absolute same. The meal plan is usually, 3 days at a time, probably. Okay, so that two is done. I need two more. Let's try. And that's going to be for priorities and garden task. And let's do this one for priorities. Honestly, let's try this one right here. Priorities. Okay, we're going to cut that into and garden task. I really should have oh, this garden task. I might need to do a different one for garden task. And I need to do that because it's longer. All right, hold on. Let's do this one. And then I'm going to show it to y'all. Hold on. After I write in. Should have done a top down. That would have been better. Are you doing the right thing, Tamara? Yes, I'm doing. No, you're not. Yes, you are. Yes, I am. Yeah. Okay. Priorities. Garden task. And it's very faded. Hey, Galena Boo. Good morning. How you doing? So, I mean, I'm still writing the stuff in, but wait. There. I'm still writing it in. And then priorities. And then garden task. Okay. And I need some sort of floral sticker because why not? Flowers, florals makes it all better on the planner page. Okay, so let's put this one back so we can see what that looks like. In the beginning, I was drawing in on my tracker, but that got old really quickly. That got old really quickly, and I no longer wanted to draw in anybody's tracker. So I stopped it. And that's on this Happy Planner one. The Erin Condren one has it has trackers in there. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trackers. So I'll be able to track the watering days, like when I will water and fertilize, like when I water and when I fertilize, because I really should be fertilizing certain things on a weekly basis. But does she do that? Not really. Okay, I like that right there, but I don't like this right here. So let's see if I can chop that off. Ooh-wee. All right, one sticker down, a bunch to go. Let's use, should I use this little purple one? Let me see. Oh, that was a clear one. Oh, this is a paper one. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm almost done with putting this two little sticker on, and I'll show you what I did. And I'll show you what I did. I mean, for the past couple, maybe like a month or two, I would say a couple weeks, but a month or two, I've just been adding the stickers in afterwards, and that's been working pretty well for me too. Doing homework, started school yesterday. Oh boy. Okay, Galena. So something got Galena busy and distracted. Busy and distracted. Very good. You're taking summer classes, considering AC dashboard for 2026. I'm a little concerned it will be too chunky. You've seen mixed reviews on the paper quality. The paper quality, I'm not sure. I mean, every Erin Condren planner that I've gotten, the paper quality is really good. It is thicker than the Happy Planner. Absolutely, hands down. It's the paper is thicker than the Happy Planner paper. But what I would say, Sherwin, is if you're considering using it for 2026, when it goes on sale, you could get it. You could get the 18-month. Um, but remember, there's a certain point when 18-month ones are no longer available. And then you could actually take out 6 months out of the 18-month, making it a 12-month, but you'll have more space on your coil. So your coil will be chunkier, right? Your coil will be chunkier. If that makes sense, because especially if you're going to be using stickers, if you're not worried about stickers and you're not going to be using, if you're not going to be using stickers and it's not going to get chunky with any stickers, then just order you a 12-month planner when it goes on sale. Okay, so it was on sale the other day and I went and I grabbed mine up. Like I grabbed it up Memorial Day. I grabbed that baby up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Sure did. Sure did. Okay, so do I want something else on this page? I do like this one right here. So let's use this. Hold on. I'll stick it right here. Okay. Very good. And then I also want maybe one of this yellow looking one, but I also want like another color on the page. So maybe let's use this one. Yep. Okay. That's nice too. All right. Let me show y'all what I did. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to use on this page. Not quite yet. Okay, so just a couple little itsy bitsy sticker, and that's just to get us started. Okay, you're considering the Hobonichi Avec A5 for 2026 to lighten your bag weight. Okay, okay. So what do you have now for your bag weight, right? What do you have now for your bag weight? Because we just talked about the fact that I'm going from this to this. While this was in my bag is a teeny tiny bag. This can't go in there. So this is just going to sit on the seat in the car. This, I could still have this just in case, of anything in my bag, but this is what I'll be using because, yeah, that's what I feel like I need right now. All right, let's go over last week while we talk about that. What do you have in the bag now? All right, so let's talk about our garden task list. I did, well, no, let's go to Monday, Memorial Day. What did we do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What was there to do other than rest? Like, what do y'all want to do? What did y'all want to do? Absolutely nothing. So what had happened was, and that was, I guess, a favorite Monday. We had a date day, and we talked about this last Tuesday, did we? I don't know. Yes, I think we did. But anyway, on Monday, we had a date day, right? Hubby and I had a date day. So let me put that in. I didn't date day with hubby. All right, we had a date day. So what I need to do, I want to put this on my task list. I need to print a picture because we did take a picture. So I need to print one from that so that I could put it in my personal size planner. Print, date, day, picture. Okay, so that's just going on my little task list. All right, perfect. So we did that. We went to visit his one of his brother and wife, well, his brother and family, because one of his nephews graduated. So we went to do that as well. And so it was a full day. There was nothing else to be done excepting that. So fantastic. Boom, done that day. On Tuesday, we did the morning tea. I was supposed to do my bill pay and budget check-in. Did she do it? Absolutely not. I did go to CVS to pick up my medication, and let me tell you what had happened. So I went there to pick up my medication, and it was more expensive at CVS than it was at Walgreens. Because some of you may not know, but my Walgreens is where my medication was. It closed down. So sad. I'm still so sad. I'm still sad. I have not been to a Walgreens since. Okay. I'm so sad because the Walgreens is out in another city and I'm not trying to do that. And so deals at Walgreens, far and few in between. Anyway, so CVS has been my go-to place for shopping. All right, go-to place for shopping. And speaking of that, I do need to do my CVS deals. I'm gonna put that on that. This is my task list, CVS deals for this week. I have not done that yet. Okay, usually I do it on Sunday, but you know what I'm doing on Sunday now? Sleeping. I'm sleeping. So yeah, I'm not doing that. So I went there and it was more expensive. Got home, I was disgruntled about it. But then until I figured out what it was, when I opened up the package, one of my medication was a 30-day supply, and one day gave me a 90-day supply. And I'm looking to myself like almost never had a 90-day supply of it from Walgreens. So why do I get 190 and 130? That does not make sense to me. So I don't know. I don't know. But either which ways it goes, it works out better to get the 90-day supply than the 30-day supply. So when I go to this doctor, because I'm getting a new doctor because my doctor retired, the stories, they continue. So my doctor retired. So I got to talk to her about giving me 90-day supplies instead of giving me 30-day supplies. Anyhow, so I did go to CVS, and I got the medicine one day, but then I had to go back the next day, which was a Wednesday, to get the CVS deals. Okay, so I couldn't do it the same day because um, when I went to pick up the medicine, one was ready, one wasn't ready. They hadn't filled that one, so they had to put it in to fill it again. So then I had to come back the next day. So I just bought a CVS gift card. It was by a $50 CVS gift card. You get a $10 extra care book. So I said, I'm gonna spend $50 in here anyway, and so I was able to use that gift card to buy the deal stuff plus pay for my medication. You see how that works? Very good. So I did that Tuesday and Wednesday. So that was Tuesday and Wednesday trip. And this is how something so easy, something so simple turns into a multi-step project. Okay. Because first I had to wait online. When I called CVS, I had to wait 30 minutes on the phone to talk to somebody to make sure that they put in my medication. Okay, fine. You put in the medication. Then I went there, wait online to get to register for you to tell me that only one of them is filled, and I'm not going to pick up only one at a time because I'm not going to do that. Okay. I'm just not. I didn't feel like it that day. So then I had to come back again the next day to be able to. It's a good thing that the CVS is right up the street, or else I'd be upset. Okay. It was also Tuesday. So you know what I had to do on a Tuesday? I had to go to Publix because it was the last day of the public sale before the new one starts on Wednesday. So anything that I wanted, I had to get it. So I got the stuff on Tuesday to be able to do my meal prep for, the next couple days, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, because she needed to get it. She needed to get it. Okay. All right. So that was done. And I think that was all I did on that. Let me check my little stuff. I did do some investing that day. Okay, so let me put that in. Investing. I did do some investing that day as well, because I try to look at stuff, different things, on a day-to-day basis. Okay, I try to look at stuff on a day-to-day basis. On Wednesday, I did mainly my meal prep was on Wednesday. Okay, so I did my meal prep on Wednesday. I had to season up stuff, cook, and I seasoned them and decided to cook them at the same time. So all the meat stuff that we're doing, I ended up doing turkey burgers. So I made turkey burgers. I made meatballs because hubby wanted like a meatball sub. So I made meatballs with some homemade marinara sauce. Have you guys made homemade marinara sauce before or tomato sauce? Listen. So I had some canned tomatoes, the whole canned tomatoes. So I was like, let me try to see if I can make the stuff instead of getting, the ones that are at the store that's going to have a whole bunch of extra stuff and a whole bunch of extra calories and a whole bunch of that. And we don't really use marinara sauce that much. But you know what's on meatball sub? marinara sauce, and some cheese, some sort of white cheese. Okay. So I went ahead and I did that. And over 2 days, I did it over 2 days. Okay. Cause I had to take a nap. So I did it over 2 days because that first day it was burger. That first day it was burger. So we didn't have to do it at that point. And so I went ahead and I did it, finished it up the next day. But anyway, you got to boil that thing for a while until it reduces and all this other good stuff and tasting and making sure everything is good. It's time consuming. But but I do find that I like that better than getting that pasta sauce from the store. I do find that I like that better. So I will see how I can improve upon that. I'll see how I can improve upon that. Right? Let me see how I can improve on that. So that was pretty good. So meal prep marinara testing. So the next thing I'm going to test for today, like I said, is going to be that chickpeas. I'm gonna put that in the slow cooker. I put it in the slow cooker. Your person is a whole office on the go. Your supervisor is annoying about asking for office supplies. Oh my gosh. You've got a mini mom agenda, and oh, mulberry is a beautiful color in your bag. Dina is beautiful. Yeah, mulberry is a beautiful color. Yeah, I try not to have those office on the goes anymore. I'm just trying to do something simple. So just something simple. On Wednesday, I did also go to Walmart. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Was it on Wednesday? Or did I go Thursday? Hold on. Yeah, Wednesday. I did go on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I went to Walmart because I needed to get oh my gosh, what did I need to get, y'all? For the wall. So I needed to get something to prepare for the wall, which was the screws, the drywall screws, and the putty. So I did that. So that's Walmart, which is drywall screws. I must tell you that I like how this weekly planning thing is going. So basically, I would write down the task list on the weekly page. I would put down like what's the main thing that I need to get done, just the main thing. But then as I'm reviewing my daily notes, notebooks, whatever, then I can write the other stuff in and it fills things out nicely for me. I think I like that. I really like that. Instead of having to try to feel pressured or stressed to actually have those things down on the weekly planner ahead of time. You know what I mean? Because I don't always know what the days are gonna hold and how I'm gonna feel for the day. And Thursday was a classic for that on Thursday. Like Thursday, when I tell you my attention deficit flared up so bad on Thursday, I could not even I could hardly make a decision on Thursday. Do this or do that. I I could hardly make a decision on Thursday. Like I was in 655,000 directions on Thursday and getting nothing done. Getting nothing done. So I was like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to sleep. We're gonna call it a day. We're gonna call it a day. And so I went outside. Okay. I went outside. Um um I went outside and I at least got to transplant some peppers, right? So I transplanted some peppers in between my onions. So I just moved some stuff around because I want to see how the peppers are going to grow with the onions next to them, or vice versa. They can be companion planted together, but I want to see how they're going to grow together. Okay, I want to see how they're going to grow together. If the onion is going to help the pests be deterred from munching on the peppers. Okay, so I want to see that. So I did transplant that, but Thursday, mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm. We didn't get nothing done on Thursday. Okay, absolutely nothing. So that's that. And then on Friday, what do we do on Friday? I don't even remember. I don't remember, and I didn't write it down, so I don't remember what I did on Friday. You see how that works? If I don't write it down, it never happened. That's why I tell y'all, if I don't write it down, it never happened. So Saturday, of course, we went to church. I was supposed to drink a tea, my specialty on Saturday afternoon, but I didn't. I didn't. I did not. On Sunday, it was to fertilize the garden, which I did on Sunday because I was unable to do it for the past 2 weeks due to the fact that it was raining, which is not a problem. I'm okay with the rain, right? So I um did that on Sunday. Boom. So that was over. Garden task was done. So let's check off some of these garden tasks that was done on there, and some of the ones that are not done, we're gonna put it over. Okay, so priorities, or let's do it with this one. So the priority for last week that was not done was to patch the wall. That was put on for last week, was to patch the wall, but I got the supplies last week. So we're gonna put that again as another priority, and I'm gonna use my dot marker. I'm gonna use this dot marker because why not? She got it. And it's going to be to patch the wall. Now, the patch the wall is a process. Patch garage wall. Don't be surprised if it goes into next week. So the process is I've got to measure and cut the sheetrock now, or the drywall. The less cuts that I'm able to make, the less puttying or patching I'm going to have to do. It's a big area of wall. Okay, it's a big area of wall. It's like almost the whole wall where the water heater is inside the washing machine dryer heater area. I mean, just like it's a wall. It's a wall, but it's cut in different angles and heights. So I'm gonna have to um cut the drywall to fit the area so that it can go, nail onto studs. So it can nail onto studs and meet, okay, but then in as little cuts as possible so that I don't have to use a lot of putty because I only bought like a small container. I don't remember how many ounces, maybe 16 or 32 ounces of putty because I didn't want to bring the whole 5-gallon pail, and I'm not going to use that because I don't have that much wall to patch. I'm also probably not going to paint it, so that's that as well. Okay, and I have an area where the shutoff valve needs to be left open. So I've got to cut around that area without leaving too much space around that area. And then I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna actually just kind of cover the area. Yeah, it's a process. It's a process. So measuring, cutting, fitting, measuring, cutting again, fitting, just to make sure that everything is done right. Don't know how many cuts I'm gonna have to cut until it's fit right. Okay, in there. So it's a whole process for that. So it's not just a little thing. And that's also like a good stress reliever for me to be able to have that to do. It's kind of like the gardening stuff. Like when my mind is unfocused, it'll be like, okay, go do this. And I can latch on to the thing and just lose my mind, lose myself in there. And that works. So I bought the supplies last week. I did my investing last week. I did stepper time last week, and I did my lesson study last week because we were facilitating the lesson at church this week. So that was great. That was done. Okay. So in the garden task area, it was to repot the basil for my neighbor, which I did repot the basil. They had a couple days to recover. They recovered nicely, and I gave it to my neighbor Sunday. I think it was on Sunday. I gave it to my neighbor on Sunday. So they have that basil. That's done. I needed to get garden soil. Okay, so I could not get the garden soil. Y'all, she didn't buy the garden soil. Why? I went online to Lowe's to purchase the garden soil. 2 days I tried, but their online system was having something going on. It would not let me purchase it. It just wouldn't let me buy it. So I mean, I tried like 4 times each day. It wouldn't let me buy it. It kept on doing some strange things. But what I should have done was actually go to my other computer and try it on my other computer because it may be something that's with this Mac. It may have to do with the Mac. Have you guys ever experienced that? Like on one computer, it won't let you do it, but if you go to another computer, it will. Another different brand. So Apple things be eye trashing. Okay, it'd be eye trash activities. And I did fertilize the garden. Okay, boom. So I'm going to check that off. I did not do the garden cover situation. I'm going to transfer that over to the garden thing, and it might get transferred again for another week because at this point, I'm kind of garden lazy. Okay, ARDEN cover. I'm kind of garden lazy at this point, and that's just to protect them from pests eating them because the pests are pesting. The pests are having a field day. They're out there eating and chewing. Okay, they're out there eating and chewing. So we'll see how that works out. Like Tamara, if they're out there chewing and eating your stuff, why don't you do something about it? Man, Man, okay. So on my regular task list for last week, I still have not bought my vitamins. When I went to CVS, I checked it. Nay, nay. So I still have that. CVS is a no-go for it. Walgreens is no longer available here. I should go and check Publix. I'll check Publix and Walmart. Okay, so check. But like I said, I haven't been to Target. Target is out there by the Walgreens. Okay, I haven't been to the Target. It's out there by the Walgreens. Okay, so buy vitamins. Um, and that is for my vitamin D and K12, y'all, for those who want to know what I'm trying to buy. Okay, so there's a call I need to make. Okay, so I'm gonna update that. Tire pricing. I'm gonna bring that over. And then I still need to look for CE classes. I did not spend my Kohl's cash, y'all, and I'm sure it's dead. So I gotta check on that. So let me put that on. Today's Tuesday. All right, let's check. Let's check. Check Kohl's. Check Kohl's cash. Let me check that. Morning tea. Okay, so I'm gonna check that. Let's try to check that. All right, one more thing, I think. Oh, because it was supposed to be spending the Kohl's cash, but I didn't, and I need to find a CE class. I ain't looked for none yet. I told y'all that's just gonna go and go and go and go until the pressure, and then it's like, oh, I gotta do 30 hours in 2 days. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't do that to myself. All right, perfect. That's absolutely perfect. So this week there's not a gotta do. Oh, let me do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm putting dots on my page, y'all. Hold on. I'm putting I'm putting dots on the page. You see my pinky purpley dots? Yeah, that's what I'm putting on the page. Okay. So let me go back and check. Um, I did go to Lowe's yesterday. I did go into Lowe's yesterday. Did I buy anything? No, but I did go into Lowe's. I do also, when I pass by a Home Depot, when I go into a Home Depot, I need to check a Home Depot because what am I checking for? Oh, any soil and plant sale that they may possibly probably have anywhere. Okay, I'm checking for that. I'm checking for that. So, yippee. So I am checking for that, friends. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we could put down. And some of these things I'm gonna be able to like have this is what I'm doing for the week. Hey Sarah, good morning. My day is off to an amazing start. It is. So I'm finished with that one. So let's go to this one. And this one is the one that I'm currently in. And currently using some stuff in. So I'm gonna actually pull all of the weekly task items out of here. Um, okay, there's a review day. So priority is going to be start planning review day. There is a Sabbath school review day that I'll be doing at church, and I need to start with that this week. Start planning Sabbath school review day number 1 because I'm doing 2 of them for the year. I need to follow up with a friend of mine. So I'm going to put follow up with her because it's going to be just an easy message. Follow up with Olivia. That's going to be an easy message I'm going to send to her. Work on my June calendar of events. Like y'all know I was supposed to do that already. But I'm not going to put that on the thing because it's not necessarily a priority for me to do today. I do need to go to the dump today. That's like yeah, you got to do that today to get some of the stuff that I have out the yard because I already packed it up. Go me. I packed it up already. So I want to get that done. And then I need to do my budget setup. So I'm going to put that for this week's task as a priority item because it's not a must that I must get it done today, but it would be nice if I could start it today, at least do something towards it. You know, I need to do something towards it. So budget slash bill pay. All right, so I'm going to do that. For garden task, I do have this zinnia and a marigold. No, zinnia and what is it called? Nasturtium that I need to move. So move zinnia and nasturtium. But it's not going to get done today. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to try to hold my mule and not get it done today because once I start digging in the dirt, that takes away my energy for other things that I need to get done. On my task list, I also need to get fence pricing for the parts. I need to watch a video again to get the part name and get the parts for the fence because this month period I want to be able to fix the fence from when the storms came through and busted my fence up. And so now I got deers and everybody and they other little critters coming in the yard. So nothing can be done in the backyard because they'll eat it all. So I need to get fence. Supply list. I'm just going to put a fence supply list. I need to get the supply list. And I think that's pretty much it. Priority, patch the wall, start the Sabbath school planning, review day planning, and then my budget bill pay. That sounds good to me. That sounds really good to me. As well. That sounds good to me, y'all. That sounds good to me. So these particular items, what day I'm gonna do them on, I don't know. I do not know. I have no clue. I have no clue. I do need to go grocery shopping. Grocery shop. And this gonna probably I'm gonna take a look at the list and see what is out there. If I need something from them today, then I'll go and I grab either from Publix or Kroger today because today's the last day of that particular sale. So it wouldn't be like a big grocery shop. It'll just be a run in, get this, run back out, and be on my merry way. It will be kind of something like that. Okay. But that's what I'm seeing so far. I know on Saturday, other than church, y'all party. It's party month. So church. But then my friend, it's her father's birthday. So we're going to a birthday barbecue. Okay, so but I know that that's going to take some prep, so I need to find my clothes for that. So we need to figure that out when I'm going to do that. Mm, we need to figure that out. What are we going to wear? Are we going to be matchy matchy? What are we wearing? What are we doing, hubby? So I need to talk to him about that. Um, so let me put this little extra note section. So clothes, CLOT. Clothes for BBQ. I know what it is. Walmart had this cream color dress that I'm gonna check, and I'm putting that just in my day, like my daily one. It don't need to be, and this is Tuesday. So if I go back to Walmart, I'm going to try on cream dress. It was like $18. And then shoes. Okay, and put a question mark. Like, what shoe are you going to wear with that? All right, very good. Because honestly, like, do y'all wear cream stuff? Like light colors like cream and white and stuff like that safe with you? Like, it may not be the safest thing with me. So if I buy it, I'm buying it with the assumption, knowing that this may be the only time you wear this, sister. This may be the only time you wear this. I am that one person, that one messy kid that always spills stuff. You know that one messy kid you may have that they were pristine, but then you turned your back and the wind blew on them and then they're all messy? That's Tamara. That's Tamara. That is Tamara. On the way to my mouth, even while I'm chewing, like I could have something in my hand holding it out here and it gets on my clothes. I don't know how it does it. I don't know how it does it. I don't know how it does it, but I'm that messy kid. I'm that messy child. So I'm knowing that this here is this for this one time, and this if I get a second wear, it's gonna be oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so happy if I get a second wear out of it. That's funny. So another thing that I know we have this month, okay, and I'm going to go to the monthly calendar real quick and I'm going to write that down. We have a girls' day trip that we're going to be doing. I think it's on the 28th. My friend just actually told me about it. So um, I'm going to put that on my calendar. So on 28th, girls' day trip. Yes, I'm going to be loving it. So that's what we're doing for that day. But that's not this week. And so I'm going to also want to do some work. I did work yesterday. And I'm going to go to work again today. Let's see, work yesterday. And I was putting it at the very top. So I'm going to do it that way, work for the week. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, y'all. I think we've gotten that done. Like I said, I'm going to be, this is going to be right there. And as the week progresses, when I see that I can get stuff off the to-do list done, I'll take it and then I'll move it to the day. I'll move it to the day. No white, Nico Flores Rancho. Let me tell you, my white t-shirts, like anything I bought this cream top. Hold on, I got it right here. As a matter of fact, because I had the bag. It took me, it's from Walmart. It's a little shirt from Walmart. And let me tell you, y'all don't know how long it took me to decide to actually get this. Right? It's a little cream top. It's a little cream shirt, right? Because I love V-necks. I think V-necks are better for me. But it has some little specks in it. I don't know. See, y'all can see it. It's more like a cream with that bamboo looking thing. It's got that specks in it. And I looked at it. I put this thing back so many times in the store, left it. I've been looking at it for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, girl, because I got a cream pants. I have a cream pants. Yes, I did. Like I went after I had my surgery. A while after I got bold, I was like, yes, I can finally wear light color on the bottom, right? And so this is going to go with that. This will be a nice one to go with that, right? So I said, okay, let me get this. So I got this and I was like, all right, know fully well that anytime I have anything this light of a color, It may be the only wear you get out of that thing. It may be the only wear you get. It's nothing else is guaranteed. It may be the only wear you get. You wore white Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You love a crisp. I love it too. But the relationship between these light colors and myself, I don't. I do have a cream color sweater. So since I started redoing my closet a bit, I've got a cream color sweater. I do have also another white blouse that I've kept pretty good, because I don't wear it too often either. So I kept it pretty good, and so that's working out well. But let me tell you, on a regular basis, these whites and creams, uh, mm-mm, we don't work out well. But this we just gonna have to do. We doing it. We're doing it, y'all. We're being risky. We're being risky with it. So this is what I'm looking like right now. And I think she's okay. She's kind of cute. She's okay. I think this is going to be a really cute spread once we finish with all of the dotting it all up. And this is how it's pretty much going to look for the month. Like once we dot it all up. Yeah, I think it's going to look nice how it's going to be for the month. I think this evening for dinner, it's not a, or should I do that for lunch? Hmm. I don't know, lunch or dinner. But anyway, one of the things that I'm going to be eating today, so meal plan, this is not the meal plan for the next, but I know for today what I'm going to be doing, I do have meatballs left. So I'll be doing meatballs and I have like some cheese ravioli. So I'll do meatballs with the cheese ravioli in the refrigerator. So that way I'll eat that up with cheese ravioli. Had that from Publix. They were on clearance and I got that. I do have some ground turkey left and I could make some chili, right? And that would be the last of the turkey product. That would be done for that meal prep, right? So that will be done for that if I do that. But I think I may wait on that. Oh, this week I know I want to do some tuna sandwiches as well. So let me put that because I do have the tuna that I purchased last week for that. I've got the tuna, the bread, and so I just would need any kind of other condiment and condiments for a tuna sandwich. I'm not really doing cheese right now again, unless it's like some specialty type of cheese that I have. I'm going back to not really doing much cheese at all. But they've got some specialty cheeses that if I see it and I'm gonna get it. So I'm not gonna do that. So um meatballs, tuna sandwich, and then I'll think of what else I want to do. Like so usually I'll have the same thing for 2, 3, maybe 4 days, but sometimes I just feel like having these random type things. So like last night I wanted some noodles, so I had some noodles, like ramen noodles. That's what I had. But I had ramen noodles with some broccoli and stuff like that. So zhuzhed it up a little bit with some broccoli as well. All right. Okay, y'all. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is very good. I do want to work tomorrow again, but we'll see if it's busy enough for me to be able to do that tomorrow. Okay, friends, it's time for me to go put some other things together in my life. Like I need to go put together my um oh my gosh, my CVS list. Like what am I going to purchase from CVS? So that way when I hit the road, I'll know what I'm getting and do that. And I got to go check Kohl's. So I have that here. Walmart try on. Let me put that Kohl's list, Kohl's cash check. And then I need the CVS list. All right. So that's just on my today. Okay. That's on my today task list. And that's pretty much what I do. And then if I get that done, then I could scratch off the CVS deals off of that task list in the weekly planner tomorrow, write it down at the fact that I did it today and keep it moving. You see what I'm saying? That's how that works. That's how that works. Hmm. After you said you don't eat something, they ate it. Don't eat something, they ate it. This is the second time in 2 weeks they've eaten your food. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it's the people at work at home and not the people at work, Washington. Hopefully it's the people at home and not the people at the work. Because if it's the one on the job doing it, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay. So I do believe I'm going to enjoy using that EC dashboard once I grab it, especially with being able to, have those things already labeled and not really have to label too much. Because and then the tracking, so I can do the tracking and not track too much. I do need to water a couple days this week because it's not going to rain. And so since I did the thing on Sunday, let me check the weather again, y'all, because I think it's gonna, let me check the weather. Oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Why would I want to water today if it's gonna rain tomorrow? Because it's Tuesday. You watered on Sunday. You didn't water on Monday. So I'm gonna check the soil. I'm gonna check the soil, and if anything, I could water today. So that way, when it rained tomorrow, I could get new rainwater in my bucket. I also need to check a big old trash can at Walmart, y'all. And that's kind of like a garden task, really, because I want it for water collecting. So I would collect the water in the smaller bucket and then just strain it into the larger container, and then just have that one large container instead of all the small buckets that I have. So check large trash can from Walmart. Okay, so I need to do that. Since I'm also going to put that in today's because I do, if I go to Walmart, I'm trying on the dress and I need to check large trash can. And that would be great for pricing and all that stuff too. Okay, so I can price it out and see if it's something that I want to buy now or maybe buy later. Why is Fetch taking so long to give up your gift card? Because they take 3 days. They take literally take like 2 to 3 days for my gift card. Now, I will say in previous weeks, I have not used this much of that weekly task list. Like let me see. Last week I used 1, 2, 3. Literally used 3 spots. Well, yeah, I literally used 3 spots last week. Four. For the week before, 1, 2, 3, 4. Week before that, 1, 2, 4. Okay, 4 seems to be the number. 4. Yeah. So I literally have not used that much of this task list right here, the long one. Okay. Haven't used as much. This is the most I've written there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. And I guess that's because it's collective. Like I'm collecting from multiple places, not just for this particular week. It's the first week of the month. So maybe the first week of the month I'll use more. On the Erin Condren, there is 2 task list spot and I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, 7, and 7. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 7. So priorities would go up to the top. So I wouldn't need this box. So 1, 2. So basically 1, 2. Yeah, so that could be the garden task, and that could be the priority for the week list the task list for the week, and then put more stuff in that side. Okay, yeah. Um, talking to myself. Yeah. So I think that's gonna work out fine. I don't think I'm gonna have an issue with it. Yeah, I don't think so. And then I'll be able to do the tracking. So I'm gonna water the lawn. We said we're watering it today, right? Sheesh. So now we're gonna add another thing to the list, which is to water the garden. All right. So I'm going to go outside right now and check it out because normally I go out early in the morning before anything else. I go outside and enjoy my day, and checking on my plant babies outside. But not so today. Not so today. So I'm going to, at least if it rains on Wednesday, I'm not going to need to water it again until Friday. Not until Friday, but I'm gonna check it out because Saturday, Sunday, and possibly Monday raining. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. You see how the rain. I'm not complaining, but I'm not complaining. It's supposed to rain tomorrow for you. Why water the garden? Well, because it's thirsty. It's thirsty. So, like, imagine if you're thirsty and somebody tells you you can't have no water today, you got to wait till tomorrow. Like, it wouldn't be very good. Your body would be dehydrated. It would cause problems. And then it's hot outside. So, you have to keep them hydrated. You have to keep them hydrated. So I may not do a deep watering, but I do still need to give them something to drink so they don't wither out. So they don't wither up. Why do chicken coops only? Oh, boy. Okay, hold it. Don't tell the answer yet. Joke of the day. As we're getting ready to go, and I hope that makes sense, Riddick. I hope that makes sense. Certain things you can't let them dry out too much, and they did not get any water Monday, so they got water Sunday morning. Then there's heat, so nothing Sunday afternoon. But so it's probably dried out yesterday and today, so the soil is probably not moist. It's probably dry. So the roots are thirsty. So they need some water. They need some water. So I'll probably do that. But if I go out there and I stick my finger in the ground and it's moist, it's okay. Then I don't need to. But it's gonna be 86 degrees today. It's gonna be 86 degrees. It's gonna be hot. So they need something so they're not thirsty. Okay, joke of the day. Joke of the day. Tiffy, what's up, baby? Why do chicken coops only have two doors? Nita says to confuse them. What? Anybody else got the answer? Anybody else got the answer? The joke of the day. Why do chicken coops only have two doors? Anybody else? Any guesses? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. If they had more, it would be a chicken sedan. I didn't see that one coming. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it. I did not see it coming. Hold on. Let me ask quickly. Please tell the dad, male coder, that his joke was a hit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me let me ask quickly. Hold on. Alexa, why do chicken coop only have two doors?
From answers.com. The chicken coop typically has two doors to allow for easier access for cleaning, eating, and collecting eggs.
To allow for easier access to cleaning and feeding and collecting eggs. She don't know. The last time I asked her if I could tell her a joke, she said she tells better jokes. The last time I said, "Can I tell you a joke?" She said she's better at telling jokes. So I'm not about to ask her that question because she will insult me. She'll insult me. Y'all better ask your own Queequeg. My Queequeg will insult me. And I'm not up for the insults today. Okay, I'm not up for the insults today. It's a beautiful day, and I don't want her to be insulting me. So let me let me quit while I'm ahead. Okay, let me quit while I'm ahead with her. Thank you so much, Tiffy, for the joke of the day. I really appreciate the laughter. Y'all make sure y'all share that joke with somebody. Go share that joke with somebody. I'm about to share that joke with somebody for real. Make sure y'all share that joke with somebody today. All right. I love you all with the love of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Be kind to yourself today. Be kind to others today. Remember that the interaction with you today may be the only vision, the only glimpse of the character of Jesus Christ that someone gets today. So make sure that when they interact with you, when they see you, when they hear you speak, they are hearing the voice of God. Okay? Keep that in your mind. I pray that in all you do today, that God is with you, that God will keep you and your family, your loved ones safe and secure until we meet again. Okay? And by God's grace, that's going to be on Instagram when I do another little story edition of something out in the garden. And I think I'm gonna do the onion because y'all, my onion bulbs is bulbing. Even though it's not big bulb, but I'm just proud that it give me a little bulb. I'll take the little bulbs, but they bulbed as well. Sarah, thank you so much as well. I appreciate you and God bless you as well. Y'all, mwah! I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye-bye.